The St. Louis Browns thought that Hank Thompson and Willard Brown would do for them what Jackie had done for Brooklyn in terms of black fans coming over to watch the Browns play. And so they never got a fair shot with the St. Louis Browns. Hank Thompson and Willard Brown both realized that they had left a team in the Kansas City Monarchs who were far better than the St. Louis Browns. Hank Thompson comes back home to Kansas City and immediately puts up huge numbers. Shortly thereafter, the New York Giants come calling. And Henry Thompson again would break barriers by becoming the only player to integrate two major league teams, the St. Louis Browns and the New York Giants.
One down. There's Thompson to hit now. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. And first offering is fouled off. 1948, Thompson back with the Monarchs. Boy, he lit up the league.
He did, Boog. Led the league in steals, second in homers, third in WAR.
The 1-1. And that's outside.
Not a surprise, really, that the St. Louis Browns took a chance on Hank in 1947.
That's out to center field. Hunter giving chase. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. As two.
In 1946, when Bob Feller and Satchel Paige hook up in an epic barnstorming tour from East Coast to West Coast right after the World Series in 1946. Bob Feller had his All-Stars, and the legendary Satchel Paige had his Satchel Paige All-Stars. We're talking the creme de la creme on both teams. Satchel's lineup was stacked. Buck O'Neil, Quincy True, Willard Brown. And according to Bob Feller, the best of the bunch on that Satchel Paige All-Star team was a young Hank Thompson.
Thompson coming up to face the heater from Van Meter, Bob Feller. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, the matchups Thompson had against Bob Feller, they really propelled him into the National League. Here comes a pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs with a runner at third. The next offering misses, and the count's even at 2.
Yeah, Hank hit several big homers against Feller in a year where he led the majors in wins, shutouts, and strikeouts. Just tremendous.
Next pitch misses, and now it's 3-2. Bob Feller was only 17 years old when he made his major league debut, and it did not take long for him to make a name for himself. In the air, left field, Harvey has this one sized up, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. And it's fouled away. On the ground, right side. To first, inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. This one popped up. He's got it. Out number 2. All set to start the 9th in this one. Hank Thompson steps into the box. In the air, left field, down the line. That one gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Thompson would then go on to face in a game against Larry Doby, where they become the 2 first black players to compete against one another in Major League Baseball. Oh, but there's more. Hank Thompson would face the great Don Newcombe, and it would be the first time that a black hitter had faced a black pitcher in Major League Baseball history. And of course, Hank Thompson, Willie Mays, and the great Monty Irvin would form the Majors' first all-black outfield, even though Hank Thompson was an infielder by trade. His versatility made him very special.
They gon' throw salt on my name, meet me hard till I'm finished, till it walk full of faces. I'm calling me God, welcome to the jungle. It's what happens when you...
Back here at the ballpark, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Hank Thompson digging in now. Chop back up the middle. Now he launches a throw over his head. Throw, and it gets away. Out towards left center. Snyder coming on. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one away. That outfield of Thompson, Willie Mays, and Monty Irvin, not just the first all-black outfield in Major League history, but it came in the 1951 World Series. Fox, he ranges to his right, racing, makes the catch, and that'll do it. A bunt, and it's popped up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And they needed Thompson in the outfield because their regular right fielder got hurt sliding into 3rd in the last game of the season.
Yeah, amazing how one slide made history in a roundabout kind of way.
Puts a bunt down. The flip to the pitcher covering. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's the second baseman, Hank Thompson. Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. That outfield of Thompson, Willie Mays, and Monty Irvin, not just the first all-black outfield in Major League history, but it came in the 1951 World Series. Back there. That one is gone. And they needed Thompson in the outfield because their regular right fielder got hurt sliding into 3rd in the last game of the season.
Yeah, amazing how one slide made history in a roundabout kind of way.
And he'll play it on a bounce. 1 run is in.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And a foul ball. Right before the shot heard round the world, literally 2 pitches later. Pitch misses there. Going to count 1-2. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game looking at the pitching matchup where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Down the right field line and a base hit. Murray around second, headed for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
When you say you rap for me, rap for me. When you say you die for me, die for me. Is it for everything, everything?
Thompson to the plate with a big opportunity here. The pitch. In the air, left side. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. One run across. Now a long throw home. He beats it safe. And it's 4-0.
Henry Thompson's career was cut so short by some of his own doing, and he would be the first, if he was still with us, to tell you that he lived his life in such a way that it really did kind of hurt his professional baseball career. He only plays 9 years in the major leagues. And again, it's so unfortunate that his career was cut so dreadfully short that it never got to play out in the fashion in which Henry Thompson would be the first to say that he wished it would have, had things worked out maybe a little bit differently. Henry suffered a lot of darkness during his childhood that unfortunately carried over into his playing career, that really hindered him from having what I believe would have potentially been a Hall of Fame caliber career.